Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Healing Journey with Jasmine. I'm Jasmine Yeh, an acupuncturist and herbalist based in London. On this channel, I share simple, evidence informed insights from traditional Chinese medicine. Today, we'll talk about some of the most common acupuncture techniques, and in this episode, we will also discuss the most common question: does acupuncture hurt? As someone who's performed well over 100,000 acupuncture treatments in my career, I can tell you honestly, yes, acupuncture can cause a little bit of discomfort, but it's really not as scary as people imagine. When I was practicing in Taiwan, I often treated children as young as 1 year old. If little children can sit calmly through treatments, you can definitely handle it too. So, how does it actually feel? The sensation depends on the technique and the area treated. I often use three main styles in my clinic, which is scalp acupuncture, auricular acupuncture, and traditional body acupuncture. Let's start with the gentlest one. Scalp acupuncture. Scalp acupuncture uses the finest and shortest needles, inserted very shallowly just beneath the skin, almost flat against the scalp. Because it's so superficial, most people only feel a light pinch or mild tightness for a few seconds when the needle is inserted. Once the needles are in place, there's usually only a gentle tension, and many patients even fall asleep during treatments. These needles never touch the skull or brain. The scalp needles sit parallel to the skin, just like placing a small hair clip on your head. In fact, during neurosurgery, the skull needs to be cut with a saw, so our hair-thin needles couldn't possibly go through it. Scalp acupuncture works by stimulating specific functional areas of the brain. Each region corresponds to certain movements, sensations, or emotional states. That's why this acupuncture technique is now widely used to support neurological functions, sleep, mood balance, and pain relief. Next is the ear acupuncture. Ear acupuncture or auricular acupuncture also uses tiny, fine needles on the outer ear because the ear has many nerve endings. You might feel a quick, sharp sensation, but it fades within seconds. After that, the ear often becomes pleasantly warm or a gentle tingling, a sign of increased circulation. Sometimes we also use ear seeds after the acupuncture session for continuous stimulation. Modern studies suggest that this technique may help to calm the nervous system, support mood, and even influence digestion or hormonal balance. Clinically, I often found it useful for stress, digestive issues, immune support, and sleep difficulties. The last one is the traditional body acupuncture. Now, this is the part most people think of when they hear acupuncture. The needles placed on your arms, legs, neck, back, or torso. These points sometimes create sensations such as stool ache, heaviness, mild tingling, or gentle pressure. We call this the De Qi sensation in Chinese medicine. It's not dangerous. It's actually a positive sign that the needle has reached the right depth and activated the body's natural response. From a Western point of view, these areas contain dense network of nerves, fascia, and microcirculation pathways. When gently stimulated, they send messages through the nervous system to promote self-regulation and healing. As long as your practitioner works slowly and gently, the sensations are mild and last only a few seconds. In fact, many patients describe it as deeply relaxing once the initial feeling fades. Some practitioners prefer very light, almost painless needling. Others, like myself, may gently seek the De Qi sensation for stronger therapeutic results. Either way, it's all about the right balance, comfort, and effectiveness together. So, does acupuncture hurt? Yes, you might feel something, but it's usually just a quick moment of sensation. Afterwards, your body usually feels calm and grounded, not sore or uncomfortable. Most people leave the clinic feeling much better and more at ease than when they arrived. We've already mentioned them, but there's a quick summary before we end. First, scalp acupuncture works via brain functional zones, often used to support mood, sleep, movement, or pain control. Second, ear acupuncture, based on embryological and neurological connections between the ear and the rest of the body, useful for internal balance, immune problems, stress, and regulation of the nervous system. Third, traditional body acupuncture stimulates the meridian networks, supporting both musculoskeletal and internal organ harmony, like digestion, sleep issues, or fertility support. Okay, now let's finish with the practical acupuncture points you can try massaging at home. Here's a small tip of the day. You can try gently massaging an acupuncture point called Nei Guan. The international code for this point is PC6. This is one of the acupuncture points in traditional body acupuncture that I often use. It may help ease indigestion, nausea, chest tightness, or that stuck feeling around the diaphragm. Let's look at where it is. It's on the inner side of your forearm, about 3 finger widths above the wrist crease, between the two tendons. If you once experienced the symptoms above mentioned, you can gently press or massage this point for 5 to 10 minutes while taking slow abdominal breathing. Thank you for watching today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, subscribe, and share with anyone curious about acupuncture. In the next episode, we'll talk about how often you might need acupuncture and how long it usually takes to notice some change with your symptoms. We will also explore more practical tips you can use for your well-being. Until then, take good care of yourself and I'll see you on the healing journey with Jasmine. Bye bye bye.